Can you tell us a little bit about what your role involves at the club as academy manager?
It's basically just overseeing the running of the academy and to make sure that the philosophies and the philosophy of the academy is implemented through all the age groups. It was very difficult last year. Obviously, we lost quite a few members of staff during the season with the academy, and obviously with Warren more focused with first team matters. It was sort of left, and there was a lot of workload for Micah. So it's really picking up for obviously the good work that all the staff have done prior to me coming here, and basically driving the academy on, and and trying to make it as best we can.
And how did you personally get into coaching?
Well, I finished playing, and it was always an interest to be involved in coaching in some capacity or managing. And I got a phone call completely out of the blue from Peter Nicholas, who the ex-Arsenal player, Crystal Palace, and I knew I didn't know him too well, but he'd just taken over in the Welsh Premiership with Barry Town, who were sort of winning everything and going into Europe, and he asked me to go down as sort of player coach and his assistant. I was without a club and thought it was a good introduction into coaching, into sort of stepping over the white line into the dugout, and that was it. That was the start of, I think that was 2000, and that would have been, so we're sort of talking 14, 15 years ago. So we really enjoyed it, and it was a good introduction.
And you do have a rich footballing experience in West Ham, to name one of the teams that you've played for. Do you think that helps you teach youngsters the game as well?
I think I've been really fortunate in the clubs that I was really educated in. I was an apprentice at Norwich in the first YTS scheme that they brought out many years ago, but that was a really good setup. Obviously, it's nothing like it's nothing like the academies are now for all the sort of the younger people. Just see these. It was nothing like that. You basically had an under 16s, an under 18s, the reserves, the first team, and that was it. Nothing really. You had just school day release, 1 day a week, and that was your input into the football club. But I had really good grounding there. It still is a very good club, and it's a good place for, the academy's got a good name at Norwich, and so I was fortunate. And like you say, I've been at clubs that still carry on with that philosophy of a certain way of playing, and obviously, like you say, playing at West Ham was again. It's all good knowledge because you're working with good people and top people at their profession.